Hi guys, Arindam here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you a very good way to get the artifact of the shadows from the hidden grotto cave on ARK Ascended Aberration. So let's get straight to it. So for this particular cave I'm going to be using the Featherlight as a light bait because nameless actually spawn inside, which can actually spawn reapers also. I'm going to be using Gigantopithecus for navigating the underwater sections. In fact, I'm going to be using the Gigantopithecus not for the underwater section but only for traversing the zip line. That is why I have some zip line anchors over here. I am going to be using some ascended cloth armor as well as an ascended scuba tank for breathing in purpose, and I'm going to be brute forcing the cave with my aberrant Megalosaurus with a primitive saddle. So let me show you the stats of my Megalosaurus. The stats are like this. It has 20 mutations all on damage, and this is my Gigantopithecus. All of my stats are within the full official server limit. So let's get straight to it. Now we are currently situated at the mouth of the cave at this coordinate at 55.3 by 65.8, and just let me give you a better visual representation of where we are. So we are at this lip. The best way to identify this location are first the blue crystals, and then we have this Ravager bridge over here. I call them Ravager bridge, by the way. So we have this Ravager bridge over here, and just beside that we have this cave. So I could use the Gigantopithecus for the entire thing, but I'm going to be using it only for navigating this underwater section because it's pretty fast actually. The only difference between the Gigantopithecus and the Megalosaurus is the Gigantopithecus is very quick underwater, so I'm going to be using the ape for basically traversing the different zones, and I'm going to be using the Megalosaurus for actual combat. Note that because I'm going to be using two different mounts and I'm going to be using the cryopod, this video may not actually work properly for official PvP where you need to have powered cryo fridge to enable cryopod. So we have reached the initial portion. We can take this thing out. Now we need to actually drop down. So what we're going to do is we are going to one over here and another over there. So pretty good. Now just like the Ravager, the Gigantopithecus can actually, let's see, do this. I mean, in my previous video I had actually shown you how good the Gigantopithecus is. It is probably the best caving mount on Aberration and significantly better than the Ravager at everything it does for caving at least. But this cave is very dangerous, and even though you can actually beat this cave with Gigantopithecus, it's just going to take a lot of time. So I'm showing you using a Megalosaurus. You could try with Gigantopithecus, by the way. It's just going to take a bit more time. So now from this location you need to actually drop down there to that blue part. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be first having one zipline motor. Let me come a bit there. I'm going to be having one zipline motor from here to there, that location. In fact, I think I dropped down a bit too much, so I'm going to be now using another zipline motor from here. Not zipline motor, it's zipline, doing it up till here. The Gigantopithecus has a base health of a Spinosaur and hits like a truck, so it's very powerful actually. This zone, from now on, I could have used the Gigantopithecus and a combination of shotgun and crossbow arrows to clear this out, but it's just going to take a lot of time. So I am just going to be using my Megalosaurus as the muscle for this entire area. And this Megalosaurus, yes, I'm going to have a separate video for this guy. This guy is power mutated, so it doesn't have any traits, by the way, but it has 20 mutations on damage. Let me show you its ancestry. It has 20 mutations on damage. I'll show you a completely separate video for this, by the way, and you can see it's very powerful. But you don't even need something even half as powerful as this, because Megalosaurus has DPS higher than that of a Rex, so nothing can actually come close to its body. In fact, I will show you that Nidaria, Electrophorus, they are just going to come close to me and they are going to die. So let me do one more thing I forgot. I need to disable harvesting for this. Disable victim item collection, disable resource harvesting, and let the fun begin. This is going to be incredible. Look at the damage. We have a Nidaria close by. We have a Carcinos close by. Gone. They don't stand a chance. Not with this much firepower. Who needs a Spinosaurus if you have an underwater behemoth like this? It's slow, but it's very powerful. And look at this, one shot. So now we are going to head this route. This thing can clear the entire cave like it's nothing. No, seekers are not a problem anymore. As you can see, this is the power of a Megalosaurus. And just imagine for a second that I do not have a Megalosaurus with 20 damage mutation. So imagine that this 1450 damage will become like half of it, so 700 something. Even then it can 1-2 shot most of the creatures in this cave. There is nothing that can stand close to it. And now we are going to head this route. It wants to think it can attack me, but it cannot. Think of think of the Megalosaurus as kind of like a meat grinder. So anything that tries to come near its mouth is going to die. That's essentially its USP. Stamina regen. It's kind of like an underwater battleship that nothing comes close to it. Well, this is really weird. I don't know what is happening. I don't understand what is happening. I really don't understand what is happening. Is that some kind of weird visual glitch? I just don't understand what is happening. Let's see if we can move less. It seems like the more I am coming close to the artifact chamber, the worse this glitch is actually becoming. It is these kind of glitches, this kind of bugs along with the meshes is what kind of ruins the immersion and gaming aspect for me. And it makes you wonder whether investing thousands of hours into ARK is even worth it or not. I cannot even see what is going on. I really cannot see what is happening in this game. This is my light settings, by the way. You can see some of them have actually reduced to high and low just because I am facing this kind of problems on Aberration. In fact, this is the first time I am actually seeing this problem across ARK anyway. I don't understand what this is. Let me try to do one thing. Let me try to complete this video quickly because I don't know what mode I'm going to actually see. I don't know how immersion breaking this is for you, but it surely is ruining my immersion. So we are now at the mouth of the artifact cave. So here is the coordinates. It's at 50.5 by 72.7. Here is the artifact of the shadows. And the weird thing is still going on. ARK sure tests your patience. So now that I've gotten the artifact, I'm going to hightail myself out of here because I think right now the thing that is worrying me the most is this visual glitch and not Nidarius or Carcinos or Electrophorus. Because when you make a video and the video is going to induce seizures in the viewers, then it's really sad. I've cleared this entire part out. So aside from this one or two guys, there is nothing else. That looked like a baryonyx, by the way. Okay. Let's get the stamina back. As you can see, I can brute force my way out of this cave using this logic. This is essentially brute force. You can do it with a Spino, by the way, but the Spino is kind of big and difficult to maneuver in this tight confines of these kind of spaces. But Megalosaurus, it's slow. Megalosaurus is slow underneath the water, true, but it hits very hard and has a very good turning radius. This is just to add insult to injury. We have actually made it, by the way. We have actually made it past the danger zone. And right now we don't need this guy anymore. Let's check our health. It practically has lost no health even with a melee saddle, and even though it doesn't not have any other traits. Okay, so it's ape man time. Now the ape, on one hand we have this seizure inducing graphical glitches, on the other hand we have an earthquake. Just imagine how annoying this is. Don't need this anymore. So we have this. Let's see, can we do this? Alright, we cannot. So I need to be able to actually have one of these zip lines properly made. That was a bit too high, so I need to do one over here. Something that goes up there. I have tried this cave, by the way, 3 times, and every single time this problem has happened, this anomaly glitch thing, and it has not happened anywhere else on island, scorched earth, or in Aberration. So it has something to do with this cave. I don't know if it's the lighting that is causing a problem. I have not played any video game that is as rage inducing as ARK, and in its ascended iteration it's even worse than ARK Survival Evolved. I mean, I don't know, there is simply no excuse to this amount of issues. I mean, it's like on one hand I'm trying to beat the different difficulties of the game, on the other hand it's testing out my patience. And I don't even know how you're going to even view this thing properly without any problems. So I think that's kind of it. Like, you can see that this method is very reliable, and only thing you would require is a mount capable enough to defeat the water mobs. So you can either use an aberrant Megalosaurus or an aberrant Spinosaurus to deal with that. You don't need to have 20 damage mutations like the one that I had. So yeah, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, if this helped you out in any way, please drop a like, share around and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully after I find out a place to actually go up. So till then, stay tuned and thank you for watching.